Oh, how was it?
Boomerang. So, this is the rival to Isaac Toast. You know I had to. I did rock with Isaac Toast. I had him twice. Then I found out about this place. So let's give it a go. Could be because I got a totally different menu item. Like this one has garlic bread, but Isaac Toast didn't have a garlic bread option. This is fire.
So you picked this one over Isaac Toast? It
This
looks,
is the best of the three sandwiches.
yeah, it looks better than Isaac Toast. Decapitate him?
Decapitate that fool. Now you can do whatever you want to. Tastes like shit. Literally?
I thought it had a coffee taste at first.
No, it didn't.
We went all the way down to the first floor to go out the shop, and then we realized, wait, we don't have money to fill up our T-Money cards for the bus. So I went all the way up, got the money, went back down, went to 7-Eleven. Make sure no one's here. And then we're in 7-Eleven, and I'm like, where's the suitcase? Did you bring the suitcase? Because we're gonna just put all of our stuff in there rather than just carrying a bunch of good bags, because we're bringing snacks home to our families to try. Didn't have the suitcase, so I'm back up here for the suitcase. It's currently 2 in the morning and we just really finished packing all of our stuff, and we leave here at 4. What time is it?
Time to get a watch.
And on your watch, what time is it?
Oh, my watch, it says 2:50 a.m.
2:50 in the morning.
This way.
Oh. There's people working right now, 3 in the morning. This is very... Oh, what? Huh?
I said he's just watching TV.
He's chilling.
Yeah, we have to be heading to the airport at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
We've not slept yet since we woke up at 10 in the morning yesterday.
Ugh. Gross.
Snake saying you cleaning the cameras.
I actually was cleaning the cameras.
Yeah, and then you didn't tell me you were filming. Trying to do something to distract me from the cold.
Honestly, it's funny, like, of course, it gets a little warmer right as we're about to leave, because this is not as bad as it was 2 days ago. Okay, take 1,000. So,
I've only been here for one-ish.
I just keep messing up, and I'm just not good at this. So anyway, I am adding this little story time into this video as I'm editing it because it does not show the sheer panic that I was in between this last video and then us going to the airport. So essentially the reason we were even on the streets of South Korea at 3 in the morning was because we were looking for a bank, because in South Korea the T-Money cards cannot be reloaded using credit cards. So every time...
Or debit cards.
Yes. So every time you have to reload your transportation card, you have to use cash, which was very inconvenient.
Yeah, we had run out of cash because we were trying not to pull out too much, because obviously you can't spend Korean won in France, in Spain, in
Anywhere.
America. You can only spend it in Korea.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to pull too much out of the bank, and we were still trying to figure out how to get that last bus ride, how to book it and all that, so we weren't sure exactly how that needed to be done. There was some misinformation. It said somewhere that you could like use the credit card on the bus, but it wasn't referencing that bus, it was referencing a different bus.
Yeah.
And so that was the bus that we needed to use, and that was the bus that needed a T-Money card, and we did not have enough cash.
Yeah.
We were right next to a bank. We tried going to that bank. The doors were closed.
Also, too, our day was very late. It was open around 11:30 whenever we were headed back home. So whenever we were headed back to the hotel, we're thinking, okay, it's gonna stay open. The actual bank wasn't open, but the ATMs were. So I'm thinking if it's open at 11:30, it's probably open all night. It clearly wasn't, because in that last video where we're walking to the bank, we're all happy, we're like, yay, and then we arrived there and the lights were off, and then this was where my panic set in, because it was already 3 in the morning and we had to take the bus for 4 a.m. for a 6 a.m. flight. And then this bus also didn't come every 15 minutes or so. Was it half hour? Every 45 minutes?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're on a very tight timeline. It's not like we could miss this bus and then make it to our flight. There was no way that we were going to make it. And then our flight, if you missed the flight, we weren't going to get refunded. We would just have to pay for another one-way flight, which would be obviously very expensive. And then also have to pay another train route from Paris to Montpellier, which it just would have been a nightmare. So then we head back to 7-Eleven, and I thought, okay, if we explain to them what our situation is, and if we buy a bunch of items and return it, maybe instead of giving the money back onto our credit card, they can just give it back in cash, so then that way we'd have the cash. And they said that we couldn't do that. So again, this is where I'm freaking out. I'm looking at ATMs on Google Maps. They're all saying closed. And then you at this point you said, okay, wait here. I stayed at 7-Eleven. What did you actually like do? Because you went out and you just walked around.
So I went to 3 different ATM locations that were not sure if they were closed or not. They were saying it's open, saying it's closed. The first one didn't have hours on it. Went to that one and it was locked, closed, couldn't get into it. The second one did not exist. It was inside of another convenience store. And so I went to that dude. I'm like, inside the convenience store, I'm like, is there an ATM in here? Because I know in America, like, there's ATMs inside of convenience stores and things of that nature. And he was like, no. And I was like, well, do you know where one is? Because I need cash. And dude's like, yes. You go this way, this way, this way, this way, and then you stop here, and it's right there. I'm like, okay. So then I went and verified, walked the way he's told me, found the ATM, was able to get cash, went and got her, and we were able to do everything, and it was good. But yeah, late and crazy.
Yeah, well, not that too, but like we were running on no sleep. We had no sleep. We like just finished packing, and then but we ran too to the airport bus. We had what, like 4, 5 luggage.
But then it sat there for multiple minutes because.
What did?
The
Oh
bus.
yes. So Joey G like is looking out on the street. And he's like, "That's our bus." So he sees it as we're not at the bus stop. So of course we're starting to run with all of our luggage, which is full. I mean, just like so heavy full of
I
stuff.
had 3 big luggage check bags.
Yeah, and I had like 2 of mine or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're running, and then we arrive at the bus stop. We finally get in, and then he did stay there for like 10, 15 minutes or so, but we obviously didn't know that, and we're not going to take the chance. But yeah, the only relief that I had was just like sitting into that seat, and then we were good to go. But we definitely, like I said, if we missed that bus, we would have been screwed. So not a fun time.